Welcome to a vintage story tutorial on how to make a pulverizer. First of all, let's look at what you will need. And in here you will need a hammer, a chisel, pine logs, you will need a wooden axle, a tin bronze plate, copper saw and a pine board, but you're going to need 42 of them actually. And if you look in your help thing under pulverizer, so the first thing you need a pulverizer pounder, which is 3 blocks of wood, a hammer and a chisel. So let's do that first. So we just take the 3 blocks of wood, we need a hammer and a chisel. Pulverizer pounder, wow, look at the length of that. Right. That's number 1 made. Let's look at pulverizer toggle. Now this is where you need the plate. I've got a tin bronze one, but you can make, it looks like you need quite a high level plate here. I haven't seen it show a copper one or a molybdenum one. I think you're looking at bronze or above. Hammer, chisel, wooden axle and a plate. And we've made wooden axles before, so let's try that. So if we go to hammer, chisel, plate and then the axle, yes, and this is sensitive as to where you put it. It's got to be in these top 4. That's our pulverizer toggle. Right, and now we come on to the frame. So if we look under here, the frame, and this is where you need a lot. So you need 6 planks all the way around, a saw in the middle and some rock. Let me just get a piece of whole rock. Let's go and grab one of those. What have I got? Whole rock. I've got granite rock. I'm sure granite will work. Okay. Now I've got a saw that's a bit bent and used up, so I'm hoping it works. And we've got a lot of planks to get all the way around. So let's get all our planks out and the saw. Now the saw goes there. The piece of rock goes there. And then we need to surround it with 6 planks all the way around. 5. There we go. Pulverizer frame. Fantastic. And it didn't matter that my saw had so little in it. So far so good. This is what you follow on the help menu, but if at this point you go to the wiki, it tells you that not only do you need a pulverizer frame, a pulverizer toggle and a pulverizer pounder, you need 2 pulverizer pounders. And then what it doesn't say easily in the help is that you need 2 pounder caps. So let's make the second pulverizer pounder and 2 pounder caps. Hammer, chisel. There we go. So we've got 2 toggles. And so on to the pounder caps. Let's have a look at what we need for these. I think these are going to have to be forged over here. So let's have a quick look and see if it says in help. So we need a pounder cap. Yeah, here you are, look. And they have to be tin bronze, bismuth bronze, black bronze, iron, meteoric iron, steel. Oh my goodness. Let's look at what you need. Created by smithing. Okay. I wonder how many of the units it takes. I would imagine it will only take 1 ingot per cap. let's hope for the best. I'm just going to put 2 charcoal in there. Right, we'll see whether we can, let's line all our goodies up here. So we have a pulverizer frame, 1 toggle, 2 pulverizer powders, and we're just going to light this up. All right, and let's see whether 1 ingot is enough. I suspect it is. Right, the ingot is hot enough. Let's pop it down here. Now what I'm looking for is a pounder cap. Yes. Okay, let's get our hammer out. Press F. Ooh. A different look. Right, so let's start by working out what we have to do here. F again. Let's move that down. Oh, I see. Yeah, you have to create a hole. So we need to move this one across. Will they go up? That's the question. Come on. It won't. Okay, then in that case we'll move this one that way and down. I was hoping they might go upwards. So this one has to move across and down logically. Good. And then on the other side we're going to need to move 2 across. Did I do that? Why won't that move? Let's try it the other way round. It's very odd. It's not moving, is it? All right, I'll tell you what we'll do. I know why it's not moving. Because we have to move these 2 first. Now it will move. Fault in logic there. All right. Now I think that looks like it's it, doesn't it? There's no more pixels I can see. I'm finding it a bit confusing because of these different colours. Do I have to get rid of the ones in the middle? No, because it's a cap. It would need to go over the end, wouldn't it? So, I can't see any more green ones. Let's knock this lot out carefully. Hopefully that we've got this right. It's very tempting to cut one's mistakes out of this sort of thing. Aha! Yeah, I'm right. It was 1 ingot for a pounder cap. Let's make the second one. Right, the second one is ready to make. Let's go for this pounder cap again. Bronze anvil, click on F. Now we know what we're doing. So the first one we want is to come down. We want this one to come down, that one and that one. We need this one to come down, this one to come down, this one to come down, and then we can move this one. That's great. And then if we go to F again, these 2 can come in. F again, those 2 can go that way. And then F again to knock out the excess. And once you know what you're doing, how fast is that? And as I said, tempting though it is when you're making tutorials to take out your mistakes, I think sometimes that if you can show someone what you're doing wrong, they don't make the same mistake. Right, that's the second pounder cap. Now, here we go. Right, so we've got the frame, we have the toggle, we have the 2 pounders, and we have a pounder cap here. Let's get that the other way around. There you are. Frame, toggle, 2 pulverizer pounders, and 2 pounder caps. Now, this frame is 4 high. Now, I think if I put it here, am I going to be the right way round? I think I am. The toggle goes in the bottom. Yes! Yes! So this beautiful shaft connects to this. I get quite ecstatic about this. Now, the 2 pounders go in the top, and when they're in the top, you put the, how do we put these on? Add 2 caps at the same time. Oh, do they stack? They do. Right, so we have to add 2 caps at the same time. Oh, look at that. Now, the next thing we want to do is to get some bauxite, and we want to pulverize it. So to pulverize it, what do? Let's have a look. Shift right click. Ah, here we are. Yes, you shift and right click under this. Is it doing anything? Oh, it is. There we are. And that gives us the crushed bauxite that we need. I mean, it will crush a lot of things. So all you do to make it work, shift, right click with your stone under the hammers. Now, obviously, we will automate this by putting hoppers round it to collect this. But this is immensely satisfying. Wow. I wanted to make one of these since I first saw it. Look at that. Fantastic. Well guys, that was a tutorial on how to make a pulverizer. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please leave a like and please consider subscribing to me. Bye bye.